Right, well, there you go. For some reason, I've still got an echo in here, but I can live with that. But yeah, it's down. It came in through the window fairly well. Given that this room is just over 4 meters, which is why I had to order, a whole big chunk. It came in, it worked. It's lumpy, but it was a pain to put down. It's rough around the edges, but I don't care, because it's made me feel a lot better. Because the one issue I was having was basically this was Dad's room, and seeing it completely empty with bare floor and everything, it was kind of upsetting me a little bit. But now the furniture is roughly where it's going to go. I mean, the bed's going here-ish. But now it's all in place and the carpet's down, and the actual carpet is a bit darker than I wanted it, because it's almost it complements that wall nicely, but I was expecting something a bit more green. But anyway, it was upsetting me to see this room basically being empty for the last couple of days while I was waiting for carpet, and I haven't been in the best of moods. And now that the carpet is down, and again, it is rough, and I do not care enough to actually do it properly. It's just spray glued down. But yeah, it's sort of helped me move on, as it were, because, like I say, this was his room, and all of his stuff, he only ever slept in here. I mean, he used to essentially live in the front room, but it was his room, and now that this is taken care of and it's a good colour scheme, it matches, it's made me feel a lot better about moving into this room, and kind of taking his place almost, I think was the worry. Still haven't figured out what's going on some of these shelves. That one is a mess. I'll put those up there for now, just out of the way, just something to do. And then it's just a matter now of transferring stuff over. But yeah, it turned up and I batted it down. It took me a couple of hours, which is why it's rough. But at the same time, as I say, I don't care, because it's made me feel a lot better about the idea of basically, as I say, taking his spot, as it were. So yeah, carpet's down. It's come out very well. As I say, I was expecting... it's easier if I show you. Go in here for a minute. I was expecting something more that colour. That's my hoodie. I was expecting something a bit more like that, but it's actually worked better being this colour, because, as I say, it complements that wall very nicely, and the contrast with that wall works. That wall is always going to be a pig to get the line right, because I don't have a skirting board along there. And then the rest of it, as I say, I just rushed through it. But yeah, it's in. The next thing now, as I say, is move stuff in here, order a new mattress, get that arrived for my bed, change these curtains, and just get stuff in here. That's it. So yeah, carpet is down. It didn't take long. It was a major pain in the proverbial, because obviously this is it's just shy of 3.5 meters wide, and it's like 4.3 meters that way. Now, I could have got a 5 meter length of carpet, gone that way with it, but they didn't do the colour that I wanted. This was the colour that I wanted, a sort of blue. Yeah, well, it is blue. There's no sort of blue about it. So I ended up having to order a 4 metre piece that way, 4.5 metre piece that way. And with that thing in the way, it was all bunching up there and causing all these bubbles, which, I can't be bothered to get rid of. They'll work their way out over time when the carpet beds down. But yeah, I'm a bit happier now. Yeah, it's amazing, the little things. I mean, it's not little, it's like 12.5 square meters or whatever. But the little changes that you make can literally it's settled my mind now a little, well, a lot actually, about, I don't have any qualms of coming into this room, because my current living conditions, which are an absolute shower of crap, yeah, this room needs gutting. But I want that room in there. That's also kind of doubles as a workshop, so I do a lot of stuff in there. This room, I just want it to be somewhere to sleep and to change. That's it. That's all I want in here. I'm going to have a couple of nice things. I've got my yellow bike I want in that corner there. Got to tidy that up a little bit. And for now, yes, I'm going to have some boxes in here with stuff in just so that I can start chugging through. But once that's all taken care of, this is essentially, you put a bed there and that's it. That's all I want this room. Yeah, maybe some stuff on the shelves, but yeah, basically you put a bed in the middle there and that's how I want this room. I don't want any clutter or projects or fun things that I'm making or anything like that. I just want it to be somewhere where I just come to sleep. And then obviously I need my clothes here to get changed of a morning. So yeah, we'll go over this corner again. I can't get right in the corner because that's in the way now. But yeah, it feels like it's made the room bigger. It definitely made it feel a little shorter, but it's actually made the room feel bigger. It still echoes. It's not as bad of an echo. And I think once I've got the bed in here, that'll muffle some of the sound as well. But I can live with it. I really can. As I say, I've still got to do that floor vent over there. I've currently got paint drying on it. It's an older floor vent that came with the building, and it's currently got paint drying on it, so it looks all right. But again, you're not going to see it under the bed. And then it's new curtains, new mattress, clean my bed up, get that brought in here, get all my clothes in here, and then we're good. Yeah. I'm very, very pleased at the moment, so I'm going to go and, I'm going to lie down on it. I've got to lie down on it. It doesn't feel too bad underfoot. But yeah. It's better. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it was cheap. It was like, I don't know, £6 a square yard, so this entire carpet with all the extra carpet because it was too big, it's about £100. Which, given that the blue-green carpet in the dining room that I did, that piece was about 65 quid, I think, and the piece in the hallway was like 40 quid. And this is it's not the biggest room in the house, it's the second biggest room in the house, but it's still a very big room. Yeah, you can see over there. See how lumpy that is. Ooh. I don't care, and if you're not going to see it, the bed's going to be in the way. That hole was where an old telephone cable used to run, but we don't have a telephone in here. It's in the front room by the router. So, yeah. Let's have a look, see what my view's going to be like. It's going to be slightly elevated, but that's kind of what I'm going to see when I'm lying in bed. It's not bad. Anyway. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm pretty sure I've got my hand over the microphone multiple times. So, speak to you later.